Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to explore how to create a makerspace within your school and within your classroom. So what exactly is a makerspace? For one, it is a space that promotes learning via play and experimentation. It is also cross-disciplinary with elements of art, science, and craftsmanship. And it offers tools and materials to encourage students to create rather than consume. So, how can one create a maker space within your classroom? Start by securing a space within your classroom. Next, put the necessary materials in your space. And finally, invite students into the space. Let's explore a lesson plan. So, in our World Languages classroom, we are going to be having a lesson on what a quinceañera is. And we're going to do that with a quinceañera project. The lesson will last 45 minutes. It fits in task standards 1 through 10. And the overreaching goal is for the student to be able to name and identify common events and celebrations within the Spanish-speaking countries by creating an invitation and using the makerspace within the classroom. Now, the objective is measurable, achievable, realistic, and is time bound. Let's look at the specific objective that we want our students to be able to complete. And it is that students will be able to identify common events and celebrations in Spanish-speaking countries utilizing a quinceañera invitation activity and the makerspace provided within the classroom. For differentiation, we want to be able to accommodate ELL students as well as students with IEPs, and we are going to do that by supporting them with copies of the Google slide presentations we are going to be going over with, also by having conjugation charts that will help them create their invitation. We are also going to be having a formative assessment and a summative assessment to be able to analyze what content was learned throughout this lesson. We also want to be able to ask our students what is a stem changing verb, which is going to be part of the lesson, and what is the significance of the quinceañera celebration within the Spanish speaking countries. The benefits of this lesson is that students will be able to um, participate in what a makerspace is, what the benefits are, and they will be able to interact as well with um, practicing grammar, sentence structure, and practicing physical writing while creating the quinceañera invitation. They will have art supplies that will help them, as well as the Canva platform if they want to do a digital art form. Students will also be able to practice their literacy skills. For example, they are going to be able to practice their reading skills in comprehension, oral language, phonetic, or phonological awareness, fluency, and vocabulary throughout this activity. They're going to be able to practice their verb conjugations in Spanish. Um, We're going to review the regular verbs and the stem changing verbs. And also, students within the maker space will be able to have access to all the materials that they need. So what is the sequence of the lesson going to look like? Well, the teacher will guide the discussion or brainstorming ideas on what a quinceañera event entails. The teacher and students will introduce the lesson objectives, agenda, and word of the day. The teacher will play with a 4-minute video to the students on what a quinceañera looks like. And we will go over the project rubric as well as the differentiation options. And then teachers will guide students as they navigate and explore the makerspace within the classroom. and students will be able to show their understanding by creating their invitation, showing that they can conjugate the verbs, regular and irregular verbs. Within the Makerspace, there will be materials for students such as the Chromebooks, printed and laminated vocabulary sheets, provided Google Slides, as well as Canva platform links that would allow students to either create the quinceañera on a digital platform or with actual physical art supplies that students can manipulate and have in front of them. So, what does a makerspace look like in the classroom? It entails having collaboration, dynamic learning. So, student and teacher feedback would look like this. A question could be raised: how useful was the space to this activity? What would you like to add to the space that is useful to your learning? And would you like to use the space more during the semester? In summary, here are the benefits of maker spaces. It transforms classrooms into dynamic learning environments. It is very flexible for content areas. The space can be as high tech or low tech as the teacher needs it. Thank you for watching the video about Makerspace and within the classroom. I hope that you were able to learn something about the whole topic of how to incorporate makerspaces into your curriculum, into your lessons. I look forward to using this in my own classroom, and I hope that with this video that you were able to learn something about how to incorporate it, what the benefits are. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.